I gotta hit install the timer and get started.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium in New York, where tonight it is SOM's STM's game of the day here in the Greatest Teams League. As tonight from the Bronx, it's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. The 1970 Orioles, world champions, defeated the Cincinnati Reds, I believe, in 5 or 6 games, taking on the 1998 Yankees, one of the juggernauts in baseball history. Defeated the San Diego Padres in 114 games in 1998. A superior team with not a big name player. They got a lot of contributions from everyday players, good pitching, just kind of a superb effort by Torrey and the boys. This Yankee team is in first place in the American League's East, and these are coming to you. Kind of before how things are situated, as I've skipped ahead to 6 days for another set of games between. So we've got some changes. The Yankees are 15-7. They are 3 up on the Jays, 3 up on the Rays, and 4 on these Orioles. In the AL Central, the White Sox hold a 2-game lead over the Indians, 3.5 over the Twins, 5 on the Tigers, and 5.5 on the Royals. In the AL West, the White Sox hold the Astros hold a 3-game lead over the Rangers, 3.5 on the Mariners, 5.5 on the A's, and 6 on the Angels. In the NL, the Nationals hold a 4-game lead on the 54 Giants, 4.5 on the Marlins, 7.5 on the Mets, and 10 on the Phillies. In the Central, the Cubs hold a 2.5-game lead over the Reds, 3 over the Pirates, 5.5 over the Brewers, 11 on the Cardinals. While in West, the Atlanta Braves are 16-8. Watch out, they're starting to show some muscle. They are a half-game lead on the Dodgers, 1 over the Padres, 5.5 over the Rockies, and 5.5 over the Diamondbacks. Again, this is a great team league. This is the 70 Orioles and the 98 Yankees. Let's take a look at some grand totals so far. The Yankees so far come in 6th in the league in hitting 272. The Orioles are a point above them at 273. So both teams effectively hitting the ball well first month of the season. While in the pitching department, the Yankees are at 327. That is 3rd in the league. While the Baltimore Orioles are kind of mixed in there. They look to be probably bottom 10-ish. They're at 4.53, so their pitching has struggled a bit here in the Great Team League. We have now come to our pregame pot. We try to do the first 5 minutes of pregame-ish. Leading the majors in hitting is Brett Boone at 398. Leading the National League in hitting is Manny Trio at 391. Leading the majors in home runs is Chet Lemon, surprising with 9 April home runs, while Carlos Pena also has 9. Luis Gonzalez had a strong April with 8, while Ryan Klesko has 8 also. A lot of them with 8. So we have about 3 or 4 or 5 guys with 8 home runs. That would be Gonzalez, Klesko, JD Martinez, Rick Monday having an absolute insane start. Tino Martinez is having a great start for the Yanks with 8. And Brett Boone has 8. So Boone leads the league in hitting. He is 2nd in the league in home runs, and he is not in the top 10 yet in RBI. So Boone having a tremendous year for 2001 Mariners. Well, this pregame show is brought to you by me, the Sports Time Machine. Go ahead, please subscribe, and please comment on any more videos you want to see. We'll have another Strat webinar coming up probably in the next day or so. I'm working on that. I saw how that was very popular, and I'm going to go back and probably do another show when I get some kind of slide production so I can do that. So we'll have that set up for people who want to watch it. I want to thank those who came in and actually it looks to be very popular for video-wise and time spent watching that video. So I do appreciate everyone who actually did that as a spur-of-the-moment thing and ended up being extremely clear. Here are the Yankees defensively. Curtis in left, Williams in center, O'Neill in right. That's a good outfield. 2, 1, and 2. That's Brocious, Jeter, Knobloch, and Tino. That's a 1, 1, 2, and 3. Girardi behind the plate. Duque and Leonardo Hernandez on the mound. Duque, 2-0, has a 2 ERA, 18 innings of 11 hits, 4 walks, and 19 strikeouts. Duque has been phenomenal so far against right-handed hitting lineup. He is absolutely devastating with his numbers. In his 3 starts, he's won 2 with 1 no decision. He's gone 6 and 6 innings. He's given up 4 and 3 hits. The Yankee bullpen has been there to bail him out so far. Here's your Oriole lineup. It's going to be Blair followed by Floyd at short. Is out for a game. Boog Powell, Frank Robinson, Don Buford, Brooks Robinson, Terry Crowley, Davey Johnson. The catcher is Andy Echeverron. Those are your Orioles. You got your Yankees defensively. Have some baseball here at Yankee Stadium. Again, we're playing super advanced play without the ballpark home runs, and we're also playing with advanced stealing. I'm playing as Yankees as usual, in this case, as the home team. So here's Blair, 261, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. He's been up 92 times. That's a pretty good portion of 4th of his at-bat season. Girardi sets the target. Duque looks in. Play ball here at the stadium. And that's going to be a 2-11 ground ball to third. Brocious has got it up and throws it at Tino for out number 1. Here is Floyd. This is his first at bat of the season. In this 1970 season, he had 311, no homers, and 9 RBIs. Getting the surprising start as Belanger has been nailing. Girardi sets the target. Duque looks in. Here's the pitch to Floyd, and that's a 3-7 and struck him out. Duque gets a big K. And here's the first baseman, Mr. Boog Powell, hitting 293, 2 homers, 12 RBIs, 41 at bats. Girardi sets in the target. Duque looks in. Here's the pitch to Powell. And that's going to be a 2-9 single 1-4, and Powell gets it through the center. So Powell's on base. That was a single 1-4. He got the 1. Here's Franklin Robinson. Robinson hitting 356, 90 at bats, 9 doubles, has not yet hit a home run, has 6 ribbies, walks, and 18 strikeouts. He's struck out quite a bit, and that's been a little bit high for him. Run on first and 2 outs. Duque doesn't hold well. Girardi's a 0. Powell, not much speed. They're gonna play in back of Powell this time. Girardi holds down the signs from Hernandez from Strat. Here's the Frank Robinson, 3-9, and walked him, and the Orioles got 2 on and 1 out, 2 outs. And here's Donnie Buford. Buford hitting 250, 5 home runs, 16 RBI. He's having a good offensive year. 17 home runs on the 70 campaign. Buford's a switch hitter. We'll bat from the left-hand side. Let's give Duque some problems. This could be a little bit of an issue. Girardi sets in the target. Hernandez from the stretch. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch to Buford. 1-7 at the line. Drive the deep right center field. Back goes Williams. Hooks it up, and it is gone. Don Buford just hits a 3-run blast, and the Orioles have put the Yankees on notice. It's 3-0 Baltimore. So 3-0 Orioles. Don Buford's 6th home run here, and it is now 3-0 Baltimore. So an Earl Weaver special 3-run homer, and here's Brooks Robinson hitting 228, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Not the start Duque wanted. Girardi sets on the target, Orlando Hernandez from the lineup. Here's the pitch. And that's a 2-6. Popped up the third. Bridges is there, makes the catch, and the first inning is over. The Orioles get 3 in the first. Let's go to the bottom first. It's 3-0 Baltimore. Now the Yankees got to get some concerned here with El Duque. On the mound for the Orioles today, Tom Phoebus so far, a right-hander, prefers right-handers. So like El Duque, very strong against the righties. Phoebus is 2-1. That's not bad coming out of your fifth starter. 2.61 ERA in 21 innings, giving up 17 hits, 6 walks, and 10 strikeouts, and giving up a couple home runs. For the Orioles defensively, it's Buford, Blair, Robinson. That's a 3-1-2. Robinson, Floyd. That's a 1 and a 3, and a Floyd's a 3. E88, so anything hit at him could be a problem. Johnson followed by Powell, then it's Echeverron and Phoebus. So far for Phoebus's year, he has made, this is going to be his 5th start. He's gone 6, went 3 2/3. That was in relief, went 2 innings of 2-hit ball, took the loss. Then he came back and went 6 innings on a start, but he gave up 5 earned runs and 7 hits in 6 innings. And then he came back and got a no decision when he pitched 5 innings, 4 hits, and 1 run ball. So he's kind of in and out pitching, right? 2.61 ERA. So he's been kind of looks like he's been hurt by the defense a bit. Echeverron sets the target. Phoebus looks in. Knobloch on the season hitting 250, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Knobloch. 1-8, and there's a line drive base hit for Knobloch. Let's see what kind of speed he'll have. Runner on first, nobody out. The steal, 65%. Should be a 1-13 to get the lead. Let's see if Knobloch tries. Here's the throw. Throw is got him. Good throw by Echeverron as Davey Johnson applied the tag. You can call that 2-4. Here's Derek Jeter hitting 361. 4 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, and 12 runs batted in. Echeverron puts on sign. Phoebus for the windup. Here's the pitch to Jeter. 5-9 ground ball second. Johnson's got it. Goes to first and 2 outs. Here's Bernie Williams. Boy, his average, he's having a good year. 352, 88 at bats, 5 doubles, triple, 5 homers, 20 RBIs. This will be one of Bernie's finest seasons. Echeverron set the target. Phoebus from the windup. Here's the pitch to Bernie, and that's a 1-6 deep fly right field. Way back goes Blair. Looking up, it is gone. Goodbye. Burn, baby, burn. Home run, Bernie Williams. His 6th home run of the year, and the Yankees cut the deficit to 3-1. So Bernie takes Tom Phoebus deep, and it's a weekend at Bernie's. 3-1 Baltimore. 2 outs in the first. Here's Tino hitting only 258, but we talked about his power in the pregame. 5 doubles, 8 homers, 26 runs batted in. Echeverron sets in the target. Phoebus the windup. Here's the pitch to Tino. And that's a 6-7 and struck him out. Yankees get 1 back on the home run by Bernie. We played 1, 3-1 Orioles. Top of the second here at the stadium. Yankees first place in the AL East. The Orioles 4 back in the AL East. Here's Terry Crowley, universal designated hitter in play. So with 64 at bats, he has a home run, 8 RBIs. Jordy sets the target. Hernandez looks in. Here's the windup to Terry Crowley. And that's a 5-8. Struck him out, 1 away. Here is Davey Johnson hitting 329. Strong season. 7 doubles, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Jordy sets in the El Duque looks in from the windup. And that's going to be a 4-9 and walked him. And El Duque walks off the mound a little bit miffed. You can tell he's not happy with that selection. Here's Andy Echeverron hitting 333, 9 at bats. Looks like the catcher. The other catcher's been getting more on the ways of time on this Oriole team. Of course, that'll be Elrod Hendricks. Elrod Hendricks has been up 78 times, hitting 295 with 6 home runs. Not surprised why Echeverron got the start today. Could be a usage issue. Jordy sets the target. Hernandez from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. Pitch to Andy. 3-8, fly ball left field. Chad Curtis is there, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here is Paul Blair. He's 0 for 1, ground out his first time up. Runner on first and 2 outs. Orioles lead by 2 outs in the inning. Girardi sets in. Hernandez from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Blair. And give me a 5-12. Ground the ball back to Duque. He's a 1-0. That's an automatic out. Makes the play and ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-1 Baltimore. I guess there actually was no runs, no hits, a walk left. Bottom of the second coming up. There's still 3-1 Orioles. So let's go to the bottom of the second. The Yankees will send up the Warrior, Paul O'Neill, getting his number roughly retired, I guess you can say, this year on August 21st, 2022. He'll come up. O'Neill hitting 240. Not O'Neill type numbers. 5 doubles, a homer, 8 RBIs. He'll lead off left-handed hitter against the righty Phoebus. Echeverron sets the target. Phoebus looks in and the pitch to O'Neill. 1-6 fly ball center. He may have hit a bad pitch. Blair's there, makes the catch. And now here is Daryl Strawberry. So that straw man hitting 293, a double, 4 homers, 7 runs batted in. Echeverron sets in the target and Phoebus looks in. Here's the pitch to Strawman. 2-5. Goodbye. Deep to right field. That's deep, far, and gone. Oh, Daryl Strawberry, the straw that stirs the drink, has just scored, and the Yankees now trail 3-2. So Strawberry's home run, that is his 5th of the season. Yankees cut the Oriole lead now down to 1. It's 3-2. Solo blast by Strawberry. That was his 5th, and it brings up Scotty Brocious, hitting 268, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. So Strawberry goes deep and far into the bleachers, seats and right. Here is Scotty. Echeverron sets the target. Phoebus looks in. Here's a pitch to Brocious. And that's a 2-6 base hit. Brocious. Runner on first and 1 away. Here's the catcher, Joe Girardi. He's only had 2 at-bats on the season, nothing across. Jorge Posada getting most of the action for these Yanks. Echeverron sets the target. Phoebus looking from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch to Joe. And that's a 5-11 and walked him. And Phoebus now arguing with the home plate umpire. 2 on and 1 out. And here is Chad Curtis. Curtis 167, 54. That's home run, 2 ribbies. Echeverron sets in the target and Phoebus. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Chad. And that's going to be a 4 single on a 1-0. Caught by Floyd. Out number 2. 2 on, 2 out. Here's Knobloch. Singled his first time up. He got thrown out stealing. First and second, 2 outs for the Yanks. Down by a run. Echeverron sets in the target and Phoebus. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the pitch to Knobloch. 6-6 base hit right field. Brocious is a 1-19 gonna score. They're gonna send him, and this game should be tied. He throws it in. Oh, and it was cut off. But the Yankees tie it at 3. RBI Knobloch. So Yankees go from being down 3-0 in the first, tie this at 3 in the second. First and second, 2 outs, and here's a shortstop, Mr. Jeter. 0 for 1 in the ball game, hitting 357. Echeverron sets in the target. Phoebus from the stretch, 3-3 game in a second. Here's a pitch to Derek. 5-3, 5 ball left field. Buford 3-4, tough play, comes in, makes the catch, and ends the inning. But the Yankees add 2. Brand new ball game here at the Bronx. Orioles 3, Yankees 3. So ball game, this has now turned out to be an offensive show by both teams. So here is Floyd, who we followed by Powell and Robinson. Floyd struck out his first time up. That was his first at bat of the year. Girardi sets in the target. Duque from the windup. Here's the pitch to Floyd. 4-8 got him on strikes. He's got Floyd twice. Here's Powell. Single and a run scored his last time up. Girardi sets in the target. Duque looks in. Here's the windup, the boot. Powell 3-6 and walked him. So Duque again having issues with the left-handed batters. Here's Frank Robinson. He walked his last time up. Run on first and 1 out. So far, Duque in the ball game has given up 2 hits, walked 3. He's also given up a home run to Buford, who's on deck. Girardi puts down the sign for him. Duque kind of struggling. Runner on first, one out. From the stretch, here's the pitch to Frank Robinson. That's a 2-7 single to center field. Boog Powell will go third. They're going to try to throw him. He does not do it, and Robinson comes behind him. Second and third, one out, and the Orioles are playing aggressive. Here's Tom Buford now. What a chance this is now going to be. Let's see what happens. Second and third. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Just checking out some stuff. Here's Buford. Second and third, one out. Buford 1-for-1. Long 3-run homer his last time up. Girardi sets in the target. Duque, second and third, one out. Yankees will play the infield back. We're still early. Here's the pitch to Buford. And Buford, 4-4. That's in front of Girardi. Let's see if he makes the play. No, it's a ground ball. It stays in front. They'll probably hold Powell. Oh, they allow the run to score. Holy cow. It must have been a dribbler off the line. Runner on third was going. He scores, and the Orioles lead it 4-3. Oh, there was nobody. There was no runner. There was no runner forced. I'm surprised they sent the runner home. So it's 4-3 Orioles. They must have went on contact. Here is Brooks Robinson. He's 0-for-1 with 2 outs. Next run out third for Baltimore. So Orioles retake the lead. Girardi sets the target in. Hernandez from the stretch. Brooks Robinson 0-for-1. Popped up his first time up. Here's the pitch. And that's a 5-6. That's a base hit for Brooks Robinson. Frank Robinson will score. And the Orioles take a 5-3 lead. So the Orioles, after getting their 3-0 lead taken away, have scored 2 in the third and lead it by 2. So the Yankee bullpen is going to have to start getting kind of loose in here. And let's see who will be. Probably Ramiro Mendoza. So Girardi sets in the target. Hernandez from the stretch. Runner on first in, 2 out. Pitch to Crowley, 5-9, and struck him out. The Orioles score 2 in the third. We're going to have a long game here in the Bronx. Get set for it. It's 5-3 Orioles. Here's Bernie Williams. 1-for-1. Long solo home run his last time up. Phoebus in working the third inning. Both teams strong bullpens. So whoever can get to the back end of these teams will probably be a winner. So the Yankees and Orioles have extremely strong inside bullpens. They can get within the 7th, 8th, 9th innings of you. Echeverron sats in the target. Phoebus from the windup. Here's the pitch to Bernie. 1-6, base hit. Bernie's 2-for-2. So Bernie is on. He'll be a 1-10 if he wants to take a swipe here. Here's Tino. He's 0-for-1. Struck out his first time up. Again, Yankees send the tying run to the plate yet again. Echeverron sets in the target. Phoebus from the stretch shares the pitch to Tino. And that's going to be a 2-11 double play ball. Floyd, Johnson, Powell, 2 for the price of 1. 6-4-3. So here's the Warrior, Paul O'Neill. Flight out his first time up, 2 outs in the third. Echeverron sets in the target. Tom Phoebus with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-9 and struck him out. And there goes another Gatorade bucket. We played 3-5-3 Orioles. So now the 4th inning we come to. Excitement brewing here at the Bronx. So Duque has not had his number 1 stuff today. He's given up so far through 3, 4 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Home run, he's given up 5 runs so far. Mendoza is ready. The hat has been removed, so they can go to him whenever they want. Girardi sets the target. Hernandez from the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a 3-4 line drive at Knobloch, 1 away. Here's Andy Echeverron. He's 0-for-1. Flied out his first time up. Girardi sets in the target. Duque with the big windup and deals to Echeverron. 4-6 and struck him out. 2 outs in the 4th. Here's the center fielder Paul Blair. 2 ground outs in the ball game. Duque can use a perfect 3rd inning, a 4th inning of work. Girardi puts down the sign for him. Duque looks in with a big windup and pitch to Blair. 4 catch behind the plate. That's Girardi. That should be a catch. He makes the catch, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. So we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. El Duque gets a well-needed easy inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 5-3 Orioles. Here's Strawberry, Brocious, and Girardi. Strawberry 1 for 1, long 5th home run of the season his last time up. And here's Echeverron, sets down the side for him. Phoebus looks in. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. 2-6. Oh, he just missed it. Johnson's got it. Goes the first one away. Boy, Strawberry just missed it. Here's Brocious, 1 for 1 with the run scored. Echeverron sets in the target. Tom Phoebus with the windup. Here's the pitch to Brocious. 5-8, ground ball to short. That, it could be a problem. Floyd's a 3E88. He's got it, throws. Oh, nice dig out by Powell. So Floyd just got it over there. Powell digs it out, 2 away. Here's Girardi. He has walked his first time up, and that's something I'll do on a video. The difference between an advanced and super advanced fielding chart. On an advanced card, you're screwed. On the super advanced, at least you got a chance not to make the error as a E88. 2 outs in the 4th. Echeverron sets in the target. Phoebus with the windup. Here's the pitch to Girardi, and it's a 3-7. Base hit Joe Girardi. So Yankees do get one on with 2 outs. And here's Chad Curtis. So at 2 outs, Curtis comes up 0 for 1. Lined out his first time up. Echeverron puts down the sign. Phoebus from the stretch. Runner on first. Here's the pitch to Curtis. And here's a 3-10. No! What a play by Brooks Robinson. He vacuumed it up and ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4-5-3 Orioles here in the 5th. So we go to the 5th. I'll do probably trying to get through these 5. It'll be Floyd, Powell, Robinson. Mendoza's sitting down, but he looks still to be ready. Girardi sets in the target, and El Duque with the windup. Floyd's 0 for 2, a couple Ks. And there's a 3-7. Struck him out, and Floyd, welcome to MLB Baseball, has struck out 3 times. Here's Boog. He's 1 for 1, a single and a walk. He scored 2 runs. Girardi sets in the target. El Duque with the windup. Here's the pitch to Powell. 5-9. Got him on strike. This time, Boog Powell couldn't pull the trigger as El Duque gets a big strikeout here. Here's Frank Robinson. He's scored twice. He's walked in single. He's 1 for 1 officially. Girardi sets in the target. El Duque with the big windup. Here's the pitch to Frank Robinson. 2-12. Ground ball to third. Brocious guy throws him out. Another 1-2-3 inning for El Duque. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 5-3 Orioles. Here is Knobloch. He'll be followed by Jeter and Williams. Echeverron sets in the target. Tom Phoebus 2 for 2 for Chuck. Here's the pitch. And that's a 1-8 base hit left field. 3 for 3 from Knobloch. Now he try to run again. 1-13's your steal attempt. Jeter's 0 for 2. Jeter probably has a hit and run. Probably be super effective here. Will they hit and run down 2? He would turn into a B hit and run. So let's see. Let's go hit and run here. A B chance. And here is the pitch. And he gets a steal, stolen base. So Jeter missed it, but Knobloch still stole it. So runner on second, no outs. Jeter will now swing away. So the Yankees get that extra base. Echeverron goes out and talks to Phoebus. Phoebus basically lost. He lost control of Knobloch, did not pay attention to him. Knobloch now working from the stretch. He looks back at Knobloch, runner on second, and nobody out. Here's the pitch to the captain. 5. That's a base hit for Jeter. Knobloch will score from second. The Yankees have manufactured a run. It's 5-4. So now Jeter, a 1-13, gets a chance. The Yankees trying to be a little aggressive on the base pass. Williams 2 for 2, including a home run in the first. The Yankees trying to get back in this 5th inning. Echeverron sets in the target. Tom Phoebus working from the stretch. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Bernie. And that's a 3-6 and walked him. And the Yankees all of a sudden are doing what they do the best. They're working the counts against these young pitchers, and Tom Phoebus looks to be struggling. So Weaver has to get his bullpen up. And here is Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Echeverron sets the target. Tino has already grounded in 1 double play today. puts down the sign. Phoebus from the stretch. 2 on and nobody out. Yankees down a run here in the 5th. Pitch to Tino. 5-head catch X. Echeverron's a 3-E5. That's a possible wild pitch by Phoebus. Does it get past him? And yes, it does. Wild pitch by Phoebus. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. And the Yankees, a golden opportunity with runners in scoring position. So now Phoebus looks to be losing it out there. Echeverron sets in the target. Phoebus from the stretch. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Yankees down a run. Here's the pitch to Tino. 1-A ground ball to Powell. Does it score the run? No, it does not. Powell was played in. Jeter had a hold. Powell takes it to the bag. Oh, what a chance to get something there. 1 out in the 5th. 5-4 Baltimore. O'Neill's 0 for 2. He has flied out and struck out, and a couple Gatorade canisters have been killed in the process. 2nd and 3rd, O'Neill needs this right now. Echeverron sets in the target. Phoebus, 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Infield brought in by the Birds. Here's a pitch to O'Neill. 4-4, fly ball center. Blair's a 1-E5 with a -2. This could be interesting. Makes the catch. Let's see if there is a tag up or does Jeter auto score. Compton. No, he's got to go for it. Oh, so a runner on 3rd scores. Okay, he can go. We'll hold the runner at 2nd. Yankees tied at 5. So an RBI sacrifice fly by O'Neill. It's a 5-5 ball game with 2 outs. And here's the straw man. 1 for 2. Home run back in the 2nd. Let's see how they pitch Strawberry. Brocious on deck. More deadlier against left-handed pitching. Echeverron sets the target. Phoebus from the stretch. Runner on 2nd and 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. They're going to pitch to him. And he walked him. They kind of pitched around him. So here's Brocious. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. The Yankees tied it. Orioles with 4 hits. The Yankees with 9, but they are still tied at 5. Here's Scotty. 1 for 2. He's a 7L normally. Against lefties was over 1,000 OPS. Not a bad guy in a draft league, and we'll spend some time on that in a broadcast down the road. We'll talk about certain hitters you can draft if you want to rake and platoon versus lefties. Scotty would be one of those guys coming off this 1998 campaign. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs, tied at 5. Echeverron puts down the sign. Phoebus trying to work his way out of this. Here's the pitch to Brocious. 6 and 5 ball center. That's Blair. He shouldn't drop this. It's deep. Makes the catch. He took him to the edge of the track. Blair had to go back for it and makes the catch. But the Yankees get 2 in the 5th. All of a sudden, we are tied again. It's 5-5. We head to the 6th inning. So the Yankees finding ways to stay in this game and ultimately possibly win this. They're first place in the AL East for a reason. Here's Don Buford, a big 3-run homer back in the 1st and a ground out RBI back in the 3rd. He has 4 RBIs in this game. Girardi sets the target, probably the last inning for El Duque. Here's the pitch to Buford, and that's going to be a 1-9 single to center field. 2 for 3 for Buford. So now here's Brooks Robinson. Crowley's on deck. Graham Lloyd's up with Ramiro Mendoza. Could see a possible 1 out, 1 guy reliever. That could be Lloyd, the pitch to Crowley. Girardi sets the target. El Duque working from the stretch. Runner on 1st and nobody out. Here's the pitch to Brook. And that's a 2-10 gone. That's deep, far, and gone. Brooks Robinson. And that means it's 7-5 Baltimore. So Brooks Robinson took it deep. Oh, baby. He hit about almost 400 feet out the left center field. And here comes Torrey, and that has to be all for El Duque. Crowley will come in. He'll be followed by Johnson and Echeverron, and then Blair will come up. Let's see if the Yankees just decide to go to the more of a short, and they're going to go to more of their long man and Ramiro Mendoza, who has not been as lights out as you'd want him to be. Let's go over Ramiro Mendoza's number. He's 0-1 with a 4.91 ERA. Let's go over the games he's been in. He came in on the 18th and 20th of this month, where he went 2 2/3, gave up 2 hits. And then on the 20th of the month, he gave win an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, and 2 earned. He actually got tagged with the loss on 4/20. So here's Crowley against Mendoza. Girardi sets in the target. Mendoza with the windup. Here's the pitch to Crowley. And that's a 3-6 and walked him. So Mendoza all of a sudden can't find the plate. Here's Davey Johnson. So as soon as the Yankees get back in this game, the Orioles score 2 more in the 6th. They make this a pinball game, 7-5. Girardi sets the target. Mendoza working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Davey Johnson. 5-8 ground ball to third. Brocious goes to Knobloch, but that's all you're going to get. Tough slide by Crowley, and you get a fielder's choice. So Johnson out at first and 1 out. Here's Andy Echeverron. He so far is 0 for 2. Girardi sets in the target. Mendoza working from the stretch. Run on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch to Andy. And that's a 6-6 5-ball left field. Curtis there. Got time. Makes the catch, and Johnson holds. Here is Paul Blair. He's 0 for 3. So at 2 outs, Blair has grounded out twice and fouled outs up for the 4th time here in the 6th inning. Girardi puts down the sign, gives him the combinations. Mendoza working from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Blair, and that's a 2-6 and struck him out. So Ramiro Mendoza does the job. No runs, a walk by Mendoza, but the Orioles score 2 in the 6th on a Brooks Robinson bomb. It's 7-5 Orioles. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Probably the last inning for Tom Phoebus, as the Orioles got their bullpen running really hot in this inning. We'll see if Phoebus can make it through the end. It's going to be Girardi, Curtis, and Knobloch. Girardi's 1 for 1, walking a single. Echeverron sets the target. Phoebus looks in. Here's the windup to Girardi, and that's a 4-7, walked him. So the Yankees bring the tying runners to the plate and insert the quarter. Here comes again the pinball machine. Chad Curtis 0 for 2. He's lined out twice. Echeverron sets down the target. Phoebus from the stretch. They're 2 away from knocking Phoebus probably out this game. Here's the pitch to him. And that's a 3-10 single to center field. One more would probably knock him out. Girardi will hold that second. And the Yankees bring the tying runners to the plate for Chuck Knobloch, who has been on fire. 3 for 3, RBI, 3 hits in his first, second, and fifth, including an RBI back in the second. Phoebus working from the stretch. Echeverron with the side. Phoebus looks in. The pitch to Knobloch. And that's a 6-6 single to right field. That does not knock him out. 1-14. Or maybe it does. We'll see. Girardi will hold that second. And it does probably knock out Phoebus. So Weaver's on the top of the step. Does he come out and get him? Here's Jeter. He's 1 for 3 with the RBI. We'll see if Phoebus comes in. Nope. Weaver comes out, and he'll go to Dave Leonard. So Dave Leonard comes in, 7.27 ERA. Wow. He's been roughed a bit. Again, maybe a poor choice by Weaver here. 22 hits in 17 innings, 10 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So Weaver goes a kind of a long man here. He's got a full arsenal of relievers up, but again, chooses to go with Leonard here. Oh, doctor, let's see what Leonard's numbers is. Maybe he considered a mop-up role. He pitched 4 innings back on the 25th, and he pitched great, too. 2 hits, 1 run. So he was really effective. So his record's 0-0, but he does have that high ERA. Bases loaded, nobody out. Yankees down 2. Out hitting Baltimore 11-6. Echeverron sets in the target. Leonard looks in from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Jeter. And that's going to be a 4-6 deep drive to left field. That could go way back. Goes Buford. It is gone. Grand slam El Capitan. Derek Jeter. Yankees lead 9-7 as we go crazy with the pinball machine. Yankees tilt it with a 4th spot here in the 6th. Holy cow. 1 in the second. 1 in the first. 2 in the second. That is 2 in the 5th, and gal 4 in the 6th. So there's nothing you can do about that one. That ball was deep, far, and gone. So Bernie Williams, the batter, 2 for 2. Long home run in the first, single and a walk. Been on 3 times. Echeverron sets in. Leonard looks in. Here's the pitch to Bernie. 4-7. That's a line drive. Nope, that's Blair. Dives. Makes the catch. Good catch by Blair. That was a home run 1-8 and rolled to 16. There's one away. Here's Tino. He's not enjoyed the party so far today. He's 0 for 3. Struck out, grounded out, and grounded out. Echeverron sets in the target. Leonard from the windup. Here's the pitch to Tino. 3-2. Oh, it hit Tino, and he'll be out on an injury. Oh, that stinks. And now let's see who the Yankees might have to go with here. And, oh, my goodness. This is what, the 98 team? Oh, Tino. 531 at bats, so he didn't play the entire year. I mean, he almost had 600. Brocious can move to first if we wanted to move someone to third. Let's see what my options are on this bench. Posada can go to first very badly. So we got to make this kind of decision here. Do we move? Do we bring Homer Bush out, the speed demon? Louis Soho plays first out of 3E12. Might be the better choice. And we might do that. So Louis Soho will come in and replace Tino here. And probably defensive purposes. So Soho will run at first. They'll kick x-rays on Tino, but it looks like he might be day-to-day for a couple games. That's a big one. Tino's having a good offensive season. Here's Paul O'Neill in the 6th. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI. Echeverron sets in the target. Leonard looking in from the stretch. Here's the pitch to O'Neill. And that's a 1-8 ground ball double play. Another Gatorade bucket will bite the dust. That goes 4-6-3. So 4 more runs than the Yankees in the 6th. It is 9-7 Yanks. We go to the 7th. Holy cow. So Louis Soho will stay in the game and play first. He's actually not too bad. He is a 3E12 at first. Top of the 7th here at the big ballpark in the Bronx as you're watching a Wrigley Field type event. 9-7 Yanks. Here is Floyd, followed by Powell and Robinson. Let's see if the Orioles have some kind of pinch hitting guy they can bring in. I don't think they have anybody else they can bring in. Girardi sets in the target. Ramiro Mendoza in for his second inning of work in the pitch. And that's a 1-5, and he struck out 4 times. So here's Boog Powell. He's 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Girardi sets in the target. Mendoza with the windup. Here's the pitch to Powell. And that's a 4-7 fly ball to center. Bernie's there. 2 outs in the 7th. Here's Frank Robinson. 1 for 2. 2 runs scored. A walk and a single. Girardi puts down the sign. Mendoza from the windup. Here's the pitch to Robinson. That's a 1-7. Struck him out. Ramiro Mendoza does the job. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 9-7 Yanks. Strawberry, Brocious, and Girardi against Dave Leonard here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Strawberry 1 for 2 with a home run. He homered back in the 2nd, ground down the 4th, walked in the 5th. Echeverron sets in the target. Yankees out hitting Baltimore 12-6. Leonard with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-6. Oh, he missed it. Johnson with the play, throws him out. Oh, he dead rolled him in his column. Here's Brocious, 1 for 3. Flied out back in the 5th. He has a single, which was back in the 2nd inning. Echeverron puts down the sign. Leonard looks in. Here's the pitch to Brocious. And that's going to be a 2-5 single for Brocious. He's 2 for 4. So here's Girardi, 1 for 1. He's walked twice and single. That single's back in the 4th. He was 1 for 1, being on base 3 times against Phoebus. Echeverron sets the target. Leonard working from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. Pitch to Girardi, 5-7, fly ball to left. Buford comes in, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs, and here's Curtis. He's 1 for 3 against Phoebus. Single back in the 6th. Echeverron puts down the sign. Leonard looks in from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 out. Pitch to Curtis, and that's a 4-7 ground ball to second. That's Davey Johnson. He's a 3E8. Should make the play, and does. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the 8th. 9-7 New York. Oh, that was a base hit. Looks like the runners were held, so Curtis gets on. First and third, 2 outs for Knobloch. The inning has been extended. So that was that was called a runner held effect. So it was a 3 on an 8. He got the pound sign, which resulted in a single 2 stars. So Knobloch 4 for 4 with the ribby. Echeverron sets down the sign. Leonard from the stretch, first and third, 2 out pitch to Knobloch, and they're going to go to Hall. Hall's had a tough year. No record, 3 saves, 6.10 ERA, 14 hits in 10 innings. He has a strong card, so not sure why the Orioles have struggled so much out of the bullpen. Hall from the stretch, Knobloch with 4 hits in this ball game. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 3-11 line drive out. Brooks Robinson throws the ball down and ends the inning. Yankees strand 2. It's 9-7 New York as we head to the 8th. We're in the money innings as the Yankees are 2 runs up in the 8th, and it's time probably to start thinking music, and that music would be Enter the Sandman. 2 for 3 and a home run for Buford, followed by Robinson and Crowley. Does Mendoza stay out there and give you an inning, or do they go with probably they have Stanton, who's healthy, but Nelson is not. Lloyd can come in. So Lloyd, they have a couple of lefties who are not tired. So that will make an interesting choice. Both Lloyd and Stanton kind of pitch better against right-handers. So Buford will bat 2 for 3, had a long home run in the first, ground out RBI in the third, and a single in the 6th. Boy, he's not happy to see Mr. El Duque gone. He was 2 for 3 against him with 4 ribbies. Girardi sets the target. Mendoza will stay in the game. He's saving the Yankees here. El Duque did not have a great quality start. Here's the pitch to Buford, and that's a 6-8 base hit. Buford, he's 3 for 4. He continues to rake. Runner on first. Here's Brooks Robinson. And now what do they do? Oh, tough choice here. Lefty coming up, followed by a couple righties. And here comes Torrey. And they don't want to go to mow this early. So they're going to bring in Mike Stanton, who has been really good so far for these Yankees so far this year. He's 1-0, 1.59 ERA, 9 hits in 17 innings, 4 walks, 16 strikeouts. He's given up a couple home runs. So here it is. Stanton to Brooks Robinson. Runner on first and nobody out. Girardi from the stretch. Stanton looks in. Here's the pitch to Brooks. And that's a 2-9. That's a deep drive to left center field. It's over his head. Gets Buford score. He's going to try to score. And he's thrown out at the plate. What a throw by Williams and the Jeter, who made a perfect peg to Girardi, who stood the time for the collision. And Girardi kept the ball in his hands. Oh, doctor, what a play that was. Called that 8-6-2. So a great throw there. Robinson stays at second with a double as the Orioles lose a runner at the plate. And the Yankees played defensively perfectly here. Here's Crowley's 0 for 2. Possible pinch hitting situation. Let's see if they go to him. Girardi sets in. Stanton from the stretch. Runner on second, 1 out. They'll pitch to Crowley, actually. 5-6 and struck him out. Crowley looked a little bit lost. 2 outs in the 8th. Here is Davey Johnson. He's 0 for 2 in a walk. He walked back in the second, lined in the 4th, and hit in the 4th and the 6th. Robinson, Davey Johnson, they have a good season so far, hitting .320 with 3 homers. As Stanton tries to get out of the 8th, they'll give a chance for Mo in the 9th. Girardi sets the target. Stanton looks in. Here's the pitch to Davey Johnson. 1-7, struck him out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees lead 9-7 as the Yanks try to again get this win. Give me one moment here as I'm just trying to set things up as we go forward. It'll be Jeter followed by Williams and Soho. Do the Yankees keep Soho in, or do they try to, or do they find him? So hang on 1 second. As again, he's a better fielder out there. He's the only other as they say. He's the only possible fielder they have who does this. So give me 1 second here. So here's Jeter. He's 2 for 4 with a big home run. So Echeverron puts down the sign. Hall looks in. Here's the pitch to Jeter. That's a 1-8 base hit for Jeter. So Jeter's 3 for 5. That's a huge hit for Derek. So here's Bernie. He's 2 for 3. Boy, he had that long home run back in the first. So Echeverron set. Should have watched it. So all that whole Ender Sandman star I just had in there probably will not be seen. So I guess that worked all right. So we're back to action. Unfortunately, we did lose ourselves a little bit here. Hopefully, I won't deter. Here's Blair. And we still got an exciting game. Orioles now bring the tying run against Rivera. Blair 0 for 4, though. This, again, don't take Blair short. He has a bomb on a 3-5 that can tie things. Girardi sets in the target. Rivera working from the stretch. Run first in, nobody out. And the Orioles will go to Elrod Hendricks. They actually take out Paul Blair. Elrod hitting .295 with 6 homers and 16 ribbies. So Elrod comes in. He's got some auto powers on the ones. We'll see if he'll hit against the lefty, but you don't set up lefties against Mo because of the cutter. We'll see. Girardi puts down the sign. Rivera working from the stretch. Run first, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Elrod Hendricks, ground ball the second. That's Knobloch. Let's see if he can turn two. He's got one, and he's got two. So Rivera turns two, 4-6-3. And now here's Floyd. Let's see if the Orioles will pinch hitting route here. There's 2 outs in the ninth. Floyd, the batter, he's the worst of these hitters. I don't think they let him bat. He struck out 4 times. Girardi sets in the target. Rivera, you know what? I may make a decision myself and do it. I would probably think about bringing Robert Bobby Gritchen, who again is poor at short, been up 12 times. Or do we go Chico Salmon hitting 250? Or Dave May with 373 at bats? We'll go, you know what? We'll go to left-handed hitter Dave May. We'll go ahead and force the decision here. So May will come in. I'll go ahead and make that choice. Girardi sets in the target. Rivera with the windup, 9-7. And that's a 6-11 ground ball to short. Cheaters go to first, got him in that game. So the Yankees pull out a late win thanks to a big 4-run sixth inning. The Orioles started off with 3 in the first. The Yankees had 1. Yankees tied it with 2 in the second, and the Orioles again took the lead 5-3. Yankees tied it again with 2 in the fifth. The Orioles had 2 more in the sixth. They led 7-5, and the Yankees said, forget about it. They scored 4. They scored 4 in the sixth, and that took the lead for good by a score of 9-7. The winning pitcher is going to be Ramiro Mendoza. 2 innings, 1 hit ball. Stanton gets a hole, and Rivera gets the save. The losing pitcher is Phoebus. 5 innings, 11 hits, 8 runs. They were all earned. Leonard came in and gave up the big blow. That was an inning, 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Hall came in and pitched an inning in the third. Orioles big hitters. It was Don Buford, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, and 4 RBIs. Brooks Robinson, 3 for 4, runs scored, and 3 RBIs. So good showing there from the Birds. Knobloch went 4 for 5, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Jeter, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Bernie, 2 for 4, runs scored, and an RBI. Brocious, 2 for 4, and a run scored. And Chad Curtis went 2 for 4 and a run scored. Those are your multiple hit guys in this game, as the Yankees won this one. So as Derek Jeter hit the big blow, a grand slam home run in the 6th inning, that was all the Yankees needed. Yankees 9 runs, 15 hits, and no errors. The Orioles 7 runs on 9 hits. Yankees lost Tino Martinez for a couple games, so they'll have to go without him when they play the next couple games. The Yankees do go to 16-7, while the Orioles dropped to 12-13. I believe we do have the next game set up, as this was an older game we played. So let's go ahead and see if we did put a game on hold in the future for these guys. It's going to be on April 27th. We decided to play the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. That's John Lester and Jack Morris. So next time we'll see will probably be from Detroit, an interleague matchup between the Cubbies and the 84. It'll be the 2016 Cubs and the 1984 Tigers. Hopefully, maybe we'll have that later on tonight. We'll see what's going on. If not, maybe have that as an upload coming in. Then we're going to come to the end of April, and we'll have our first month. We'll roll that die and see how many games ahead. We'll see how many games ahead, and we'll go ahead and we'll play the games on that schedule. So thank you, folks. Please like, subscribe, do what you can to help the channel. Appreciate you. We'll see you again. Final score again. Yankees win at 9-7. Jeter goes big deep on a grand slam. Yankees depart the Orioles here in this one. Have a good one, folks. We'll see you again.